President Donald Trump is seeking control of Greenland in the name of national security. That land has valuable mineral resources.
But Greenland is autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. Both Greenland and Denmark are members of NATO.
That's right. Norfolk is home to NATO's North American hub. 10 on your side's Nick Broadway has reaction to the president's ambitions in allied countries.
Regina, Aisha, this week, several European NATO countries sent a small number of troops to Greenland under what's being called Operation Arctic Endurance. They're carrying out joint exercises with Danish forces right after President Trump amped up threats to forcibly annex the world's largest non-continental island. We spoke with an expert on international politics from Hampton University, Dr. Bev Frida Jackson.
The conversation around interest in Greenland is not new. How we approach that conversation, however, there's a bit of a pivot. There is less of a partnership, collaborative dialogue.
She says the U.S. has expressed interest in acquiring the country since the late 1800s. Efforts to negotiate some claim on Greenland got more serious at around World War II. Since then, it's stuck with the Kingdom of Denmark. It is rich with natural resources and is seen as an advantageous military location. An economist tells me recent climate change melted some of its glaciers, making its rare earth minerals easier to acquire.
Climate has changed and the terrain there has been revealed. It's now a prized possession.
What has also changed recently is the aggressiveness with our country's interest in Greenland. It puts the stability of NATO on the line. Closer to home, rising tensions over NATO are happening as preparations are underway for the annual NATO celebration, the Virginia International Tattoo. It starts in April.
I think tattoo, absolutely fantastic. I think it will go off without a hitch, hands down. It does annually, but I think there will need to be a bit of transparency, and I think that'll be interesting to see what that looks like. If it's lean, why?
Dr. Jackson also highlighted the impact these tensions have on people who are native to Greenland. A Danish survey conducted this month shows the vast majority of Greenlanders do not want to be a part of the U.S. More than 50% said they'd rather be a completely independent state, not even being a part of Denmark. Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.